In your packet here, you have a piece of pumpkin pie, and then also you have this one that I've already scored for you and cut for you from our other stamp set. This is stamp set. I love the fact that you can use this as a pocket, a gift card holder. Even if you don't get the stamp set, the dies are worth it, because for me, gift card holders are the thing for the season. So I'm just scoring all the way around here really well. And we'll bring in the project. Okay, now one thing you want to do is the bottom you're going to have to cut open. So what I did, you need a little opening there. So I'm going to leave that open, and you'll see what I mean by that in a second. I am going to grab my liquid glue. I'm going to add a little glue right here. Because I want that open. And if it doesn't want to stay down, use your other adhesive, because you really need that to stay down. At least part of it. The sides can be popped up. You just need a little bit of opening there. Okay. Now, I really want this to hold, so I am actually going to flip this over and use my Stamp and Seal rather than my liquid glue. I can always clean that off later. I'm going to go ahead and add that right to the center of my base here. And on camera view, it's sometimes a little hard for me to get it straight. There we go. Now I'm going to take a piece of designer series paper, and I took this piece, and I'm going to cut that at 4 by 3 1/4. So let me show you on this one. You want it 4 inches high, but only 3 1/4 wide. So I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to do 3 1/4. Now this piece, again, is perfect for one of your envelopes. And then we are going to do this at 4 inches. So that's going to layer very nicely right on top of there. I'm going to go ahead and layer that down. Leaving a little bit of pumpkin pie. On this one I didn't, but I wanted to move that up a little bit more. Okay. Then you have a circle, and this is from the Spotlight on Nature. And you may have to poke out some of those little bits and pieces. I did do this already for you, but some of those little pieces may not have come out. So I plan on doing either a winter or a spring retreat. Tell all your friends about it. That's what keeps us going as far as doing these classes. Obviously, if we don't get a lot of people signing up for them, it's kind of hard to do them. And there's one right there. Get those little pieces out. All right, I'm going to bring this back in. Now I'm going to grab my pie. And this is where I said, you know, when we did the apple pie, I had it all brown because you don't see the apples. I mean, inside it. And let's see here. We are going to grab... Grab another stamp here. I'm going to grab my little pumpkins. bring in the pumpkin pie. And the words up here goes, this calls for, grab the words pumpkin, looking for my, there it is. They're getting so dirty now. This calls for pumpkin, and then pie. That's fall. Just looking for the pie now. It was right in front of me. Pie. Going to go ahead and color this in using the crumb cake. Or you can use the pecan pie also. I'm using crumb cake this time. To make that nice crust. Got the dark here. Then I'm going to grab my pumpkin pie blends. And again, if you use regular markers, you can. And then I'm going to outline that. And then we'll color that in with the light. You can go ahead and add some more dark to it if you want. I like to outline it in the dark. I don't know why. I think that comes from when I used to color. Remember when you used to outline everything first? I'm going to grab that Granny Apple green. Just put a hint of green right there. This calls for pumpkin pie. I'm going to put that right there. I'm layering this down flat. You can use dimensionals if you wish. Then in your packet, you have, look at how cute these are. Perfect for making pumpkin pie. So I'm going to grab those two pieces. I'm going to take a piece of our ribbon. This one's got a knot in it. I thought they were great for the fall and for you to bake. How many of you bake pumpkin pies? I don't really. I buy them. Not really a pumpkin pie fan, although I love the flavor. Okay, so I'm going to lay these down just like that. I'm going to take that ribbon. Tie that tight. I like to tie it in a knot so they stay together. Don't worry about these pieces. Tie that in a bow. This would make a really nice gift for somebody. Maybe you're going to their house for Thanksgiving and you can give them a homemade pumpkin or apple pie, and then this as a little gift to go with it. I'm going to just slip that off there and a little bit here. Oh, there we go. And then this gets tucked right inside here. That's why you needed to leave that opening. And the ribbon is what stops it from sliding down at that little notch right there. Is that stinking cute or what? Then I'm going to bring in some of the gems, and I'm going to go with the green ones. And I am just going to add a few gems And that is our 5th project. You can always sign it on the back, put another piece of cardstock there and sign it if you're giving it as a gift. I hope you enjoyed that one. I love this one. So stinking cute. Okay, now what I'm going to do, those are the first 5 projects. I'm going to clean up, switch colors, and we will finish with the 5 Christmas ones. So I'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere.